Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Chit Chat Down Under. G'day, how are you guys? Tonight I'm going to do a Temu haul, and I also have this big box which I have 3 of. So it's this, and it's quite large. I have assembled one, but it is a bit too big to show, but I will show you a photo of it. And what it is, it's a door awning, and it's probably, so that's 2 panels, and I think one panel would probably be about that wide, so there's 2 together. So you can use it above a door such as that, or what I'm using them for is to put over our air conditioning units, which are not under a veranda or under a roof, so we're putting these above those. Now I paid $123.97. I have found them, they've gone down to $119.96. They do have the single ones for around $86, I believe. So we're going to use them to cover our hot water system and also 2 air conditioning units. So I've got 3 of them. Now the only thing that I will tell you is, because it's a local warehouse item, you cannot use those, because that was over $300 just for those. Well, that doesn't go towards free shipping, so you still have to do your initial $50 order. Even though that was over $300, it doesn't count towards free shipping because it's from a local warehouse. So that was a bit disappointing. I had to put more in for the order just to get that. So, because I didn't want to pay postage on those. Can you imagine how expensive that would have been? Because they're quite heavy. I think there's quite a bit of kilogram in that. So anyway, yeah, so they came in. I've only opened one box and put it together. And yeah, so that's that. But anyway, we'll get into this haul. Now also in the future, the near future, I have had 2 companies contact me and wanting to do a collaboration in exchange for a review video on my behalf. So I had Shein contacted me and has given me a budget to purchase some of their home goods products. So I was able to choose 5 products, which I think are really, really wonderful. And they will send them to me and I will do a review. And anyone who orders from that order, anything that they order through with my affiliate code, you will get a discount, and you'll get discounts which will only be for exclusive customers such as yourself if you choose to buy anything from that code. I also was approached by a reborn doll company. I think they're called Babeside, and they are offering me a free reborn doll to review in exchange for the video, and I will also show you that one in the future when that arrives. It's still in the works. We still haven't fine-tuned that yet, so we're still looking forward to that. They haven't sent anything out yet, so I will let you know when that comes in the mail, and then I will do those exclusive videos for you, and you will be able to save some money if you put in an order. Okay, so first up, I'll do this little bag, and I don't think it's going to be a very big haul because I have slowed down with my purchasing. Now this box is $9.33, now $6.04. And I also have a bit of a bone to pick. I have an order coming also. It was one of those spin the wheel deals. You get a free item and then you get 7 items for between 50 and 90%. Now I will talk about that one when that order comes in, when I show you the products that I purchased and the beef that I had with it. Now this is a glass vase, and it looks like a picture frame. And what it is, you sit that on the table, or actually, yeah, it's more like a really hard acrylic. And it's just, it looks like a picture frame when you look at it. Really weird looking thing. But it's actually a vase. So that sits on the table like that, and you just pop a few flowers in there. And it's quite pretty. It's really different. It's classy, elegant, and simple. You just put a little bit of water in there and put a couple of little single flowers in, and yeah, it's quite pretty. You can put that next to a nice picture frame of your family members and that, and yeah, I think that's really pretty. So, as I said, that one's now $6.04. And, you know, you can even, you know, have a bunch of them. So that's that item. I'm just going to hydrate, guys, because I've got a little bit of a tickle in my throat. I've just been out in the night air. It's actually, what time is it? It's 10 past 10 at night on a Wednesday night. So wherever you're watching from, I hope you're having a very good time. Now, I haven't put a price on this. I don't know why. Okay, what is it? What is it? Oh, okay, these are for my husband because he was devastated when plastic straws were banned in Australia. Well, they don't they're allowing shops to sell off the stock they have, but they're not allowed to have any more. But these are glass. These are actually glass, are they? Yes, they are. They're glass straws. So you've got 2 bent ones and 2 straight ones, and you also get the little cleaner, and they're really good. And I have got a price, sorry. Okay, so I paid $3.49. They're now $3.42, and that's for 4 straws. As I said, 2 straight and 2 bent ones and a brush. So that's pretty good value, just under $1 each. So yeah. So I'm going to give them to him because he was upset when there were no more plastic straws. So I'll give him those and he'll be happy. Next up we have this item, and it is a bubbles gun, and it's a 1-click start. So for this item I paid $7.16, and it is still $7.16. And I'll just cut the tape and we'll have a look at it. I don't know how effective it is, but this is what it is. Okay, so it's got a little carry handle, and I believe it has batteries. I don't know if they're included. Obviously, probably not. I don't know what that's for. But anyway, so that's where the bubbles will come out, and I guess that rotates. Oh, that must be that's the on-off button anyway. But yeah, I can't demonstrate it, but I would imagine that you have to put the liquid in somewhere. And maybe in here. What's that do? Maybe, is there instructions? Yes, there is. And it's just a piece of paper. And all it is, it says, open the battery cover, install 4 number 5 batteries, which are, I would imagine, AA or AAA. And then it says install bubble solution, turn clockwise, and then trigger the switch to emit bubbles. So you just open the battery pack, which is here. We'll open it. I'll see if I've got a little, I should have a, yes I do, see I've got one now. I will open it and see what kind of batteries it holds. And it opens quite easily. Well, the screw comes out easily anyway. Okay, so you then open it, you push it down. Okay, so inside you have the little bottle that holds the bubbles. So you put your bubble in there, but there's no battery pack in there. So I don't know where you put the batteries in, because that's just the bottle. And where do you put the batteries? I have no idea. It's a mystery. That just slides up there. And then where do the batteries go, guys? I have no idea. It doesn't have a picture of where the batteries go. Open the battery cover. I have no idea where the battery cover is. That's a mystery. I'll have to look for that and find out where it is. Unless that's it there. No. I don't know what that is. That must be a stand. Okay, so that's the stand. And still, I have not found the battery cover. Oh, maybe it's on the other side. Okay, so there's two compartments. So there's 2 screwed compartments. There's that one and that one. I can't remember which one I've opened now. But anyway, so one of them will have the battery pack in, and it takes 4 batteries, either AAA or AA, and then you put the liquid in that little bottle I showed you. You then stand it up and you turn it on, the little button's here. You turn the button across and the bubbles will come out here. So that's a compact little unit, and it would be great at a party You don't have to have somebody blowing bubbles. It's all automatic. The little white disc will spin around, and as it does so, the liquid will be squirted upon those little shapes there, and you will have millions of bubbles. So that's quite good. I will have to try that out and let you know how successful it was. Okay, I'll just pull a few items out of the bag. Saves me bending down out of view all the time. Next up we have this item. It costs $4.04 and it is now $5.45. And surprise, surprise, it's Laura Palmer. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Laura Palmer means it's wrapped in plastic, and that was the series Twin Peaks, and the character Laura Palmer in the first episode was found dead, wrapped in plastic, so that's why I call it Laura Palmer. Okay, so this first item is Ultra HD Perfect Complexion. It is a liquid foundation, and it has a pump. I won't pump it out, but the colour is number 2. It is this colour here. You probably can just see it through the plastic. It's a lovely colour. I have got ones that I have bought before. I'm not wearing it today. I'm just wearing a little bit of blush and lipstick and mascara and eyeshadow. I'm not actually wearing any foundation because it was a bit too hot and I was sweating. So yeah, so that one, they're really good. They don't look very big. I don't think they have much in them. They've only got 30 grams or 1.05 ounces, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you get quite a few applications out of that. Next up, I have this item. I paid $1.98. It is still $1.98. And what it is, I have no idea what it is. Oh, I think I've bought some little magic things for little guy. I have no idea what it is. It's just a little tray. It's got felt. It's got a little felt there. I don't know why I've bought that. No idea. Have no idea what it is. It's probably some magic thing. I don't know. I don't know why I bought that. It doesn't even have anything written on it. What does it say? I might have to put my glasses on, guys. I'm getting blind. I'm getting old. Older. What does it say? It doesn't say anything. It just says One Piece BD. No idea what that means. No. No idea. I'll have to go back into my orders and have a look and see what it is, and I'll let you know if I do find out. Next up, we have this little item. I paid $2.83. It's now $3.03. And what it is another, it's another magic trick. And it does have instructions. It's got a proper little instruction, little leaflet. It shows you how to perform the trick. And it is a trick little cover thing. So what you do is you pop that. So this matches up perfectly with, you have to sit it right. It matches perfectly with this big cube. So that sits inside there. And you put the little cover on, and it's got a little clip. And then you, hey presto, you end up with 2. But anyway, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Obviously, I've got these for little guy. Little guy is my 13-year-old grandson, and I thought that he would get a buzz out of trying all these little tricks on friends. So I've bought, probably in this 2 bags, there might be 3 or 4 little magic items for him. So I will have to get him to try them out, and once he knows how to do it, we'll see what happens. Next up, we have this item. It is Laura Palmer. It has, I paid $8.99. It's now $6.74. And what it is, it's, I can't read everything that it says, but they're cards, and I believe it's to do with date night cards, possibly. So what it is, it's Date Night Adventure, and it's 40 scratch off dates. So let's take one out. So there's all these cards, and they all have on the back of them, they all have that silver paper, the silver stuff. Now what it is, so we'll just do one. Okay, so this is a little rules thing, and it says phones must be on airplane mode. Please keep your phones on airplane mode during your adventures unless it requires you to use your phone. This way you're not disturbed on your adventure. So it says no takebacks. Once you've scratched off an adventure, you must complete it. Please don't skip any adventures. Be open-minded. The purpose of this product is for couples to escape from their daily routines. So please keep an open mind, step out of your comfort zone, and don't judge any adventure before you try it. And then it finally says, capture your moments. Don't forget to capture different moments during your adventure. When you get back home, print out the photos and stick it on the back of your adventure card. Tuck it safely away, and someday you will want to relive that moment again. You'll be able to look back and look at them. So this one's just our memory, so you can put a little photo on there. So I don't know if are they numbered? Approximate cost of the adventure, it may vary where you live. And so that's the $sign. So there's a little $sign, there's a clock, and there's a icon with a time, a little sand timer. And it just says the dollar cost will tell you how much it will cost you to do the adventure. The best time to start the adventure, so what time of the day is best, and how long will the adventure take. So you can, based on that information, so it'll say date night adventure. So this is an example. It says the cost is $0. It's best to do this one in the afternoon, and it will take 1 to 2 hours. So you scratch off this. We'll scratch this one off. So they're all different, right? So this one says $0 to $20 it'll cost. It says to do it in the afternoon, and it says that it'll take 1 to 2 hours. So it will give you a cost of, if it's free, if it's 20, some of them are $20 to $40. Most of them are free, but there are ones 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 0 to 30, 40 to 50. So some of them can be a little bit more expensive. So that's individually with, you pick one that you can afford that week. So I will scratch this one off as an example. So you scratch it off, and then it will tell you what to do. So this one's $0, and it's best to do it in the afternoon. And it says that this adventure will take 1 to 2 hours. I'm loving these cards. I think it's a wonderful idea. So the travel adventure for this one is the date night adventure. It says, travel partner. Choose 1 or 2 destinations from your bucket list and create a daily itinerary for when you visit. The more detailed, the better. It should include attractions, meals, transportations, outfits, etc. And while building your itinerary, order takeout from a restaurant that serves the cuisine from where you want to visit. Kudos if you can travel and complete your itinerary. It actually says it's $0 and it takes 1 to 2 hours. So I'm not sure how that relates if you're traveling or if you're creating a daily itinerary. Something just fell and I have no idea what it is. Okay, so I'm not sure how that works. Okay, I might try a different one because that one doesn't make sense to me. Okay, this one says $10 to $20 and it says to do it any time and it takes 1 to 2 hours. Oh, okay, so this one's different. So I'm not sure how that other one can be $0 because it says if you're traveling and then you've got to buy takeout and everything, that's definitely more than $0. Okay, so this one's $10 to $20 anytime and 1 to 2 hours. It says clay artist. Go to a local craft store and buy modelling clay. Head home and watch some basic clay modelling videos, either on your phone or whatever device. Use the modelling clay to replicate your first date as detailed as possible. If you have any extra shadow boxes or shoe boxes, you can use it as a display box to put your works of art in. So that would be quite good, and then you can put a photo of your adventure there. So that's just 2 examples, and there's all of these to do. So that's a nice little game, I guess. And yeah, so it says to, yeah, date night adventure. And I think there's 40 in there. Yep, 40 dates. So you can choose, do it 1 day a week. If you do it 1 day a week, it'll take you almost a year to complete them. So that's quite an achievement. Okay, next up I have another little dollhouse that I'm going to do. Now I've got one already made, which I'm not going to show you tonight. And I have another 2 of these. So I've got this one and I've got the other one that I'm starting tomorrow. And I will show you the 3 of them when they're all done. I will put them in with a haul. So this one is $19.99 and now it is $10.04. And this one is the Sakura Noodle Shop. I will show you. Oh no, sorry. No, it's another one of the sewing machine ones. So this one's actually going to Mum. So it's another one of these. Now I have just finished this one yesterday. So this is a double up. I thought I was buying the Sakura Noodle Shop, which is this one here. I thought it was that one. But again, it's this one. So Mum's getting that one tomorrow as well. That's the second double up one I've bought. I'm not buying any more because I've just got way too many. You did see my small dollhouse video. I have already made 13 of them or 14 of them. So I'm not going to buy any more now. That's enough. My cabinet fits them perfectly what I've got. But I will show you the ones that I will have 2 or 3 that I can show you. And that's it. That'll be it then. Now this is a box that I ordered. It's Laura Palmer. It's $4.68 now, $2.24. Wow, that's half the price almost. That's incredible. And all it is, it's just a box that I want to put my dollhouse tools in, because the one that I've got's a little bit too much. So this one's just got those little clips. You just lift it up and it's not very deep. It's about an inch, about 2 inches deep, and it's good size. You could use it as a lunchbox. You could use it for utensils. You could use it for meat in the fridge. You could use it for putting food in the freezer. You can use it for whatever you want. And it is, according to the little stamps on the back, it is, it says there that it is freezer safe. It's dishwasher safe. Or is it? Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, so it's good. I like that. I'm going to use it, as I said, for my doll housing, even though that's almost coming to an end. So, almost finished the first bag. I'll just take the rest of the items out. Okay, that's it for that one. All right, and I've got another one of those containers, but a smaller one. Now this one, I did say what that one was, didn't I? Because this is amazing, the price difference, if you have a look. Now this big one I said was $4.68 now, $2.24. This one is $4.48 now, $4.39. This one is twice the price of this one, and it's twice the size. So just be aware of that. I wasn't aware of that until after I had purchased it. So as I said, this one's $4.48 now, $4.39, and it's half the size of it, but it's exactly the same principle. It's got the little clips, and yeah, it's only about an inch deep, and it's half the size of that one, and it's dearer for sure. I mean, look at the size difference. But yeah, so there you go. Okay, next up we have some of these, more of these little parchment papers. Paid $3.49 now, $2.65. There are 50 of them in there. Now you can use these for if you're making soup, or if you're making casserole, anything like that that may have a greasy film on it. You can put these parchment papers on and they will absorb some of the fat. Now also you can use these in a cake pan. Now I actually did buy them in my spring form and didn't really look at the size. It just looked like it was the size of my spring form cake pan. But it's way too small. So I could even use these for when I'm making hamburger patties. I could use them to put in between, you know, put a hamburger patty on, put another one of these parchments on top, and then wrap them up in a plastic bag and stick them in the freezer. And that way they'll come apart really easy, and you can just pop them on the barbecue or fry them up and have homemade hamburgers without having to worry about them sticking. Now, in my video, I think maybe 2 videos ago, or maybe the last one, I'm not sure, I did order a notepad, and I said I had one that was coming with the little tabs. I thought it was bigger than the one I hauled. It's not, it's smaller. But this one also comes with a pen. Now this one I paid $3.23. It's now $2.96. And I might just keep the plastic bag. And it's all a little bent. It's really cheap. It's just paper. It's not actually cardboard. It's just paper. And it does have the little tabs, you know, you've got little booklets there. You've got quite a few little, what do they call them? Little things. I can't think of it. Stick-it notes, little stick-it notes. And it comes with a pen, which unclips. And it's just got ruled pages, which have, it's just a memo. It has a subject line, date, place, and number on the top there. And it's only very small. It's only the size of my hand, less than the size of my hand. Quite a bit of paper in there though. And that would probably be a really good size for your handbag. So, you know, you can do your shopping list. Keep it in your car in case of an emergency. Or maybe when you go to trivia, write your answers in there. Or something like that. But yeah, so $2.96 they are now. Next up, we have these. These I was really disappointed. I thought these were A4 size. See, it goes to show I'm not paying attention. I'm just adding things to my cart, not really looking at the sizes. Now, when the person who was demonstrating these was holding these, they look like A4 pieces of paper. We know that Temu has false advertising with their photos. Please be aware. Now, when she held that, it looked like she had a A4 size paper in her hand, and it has shrunk. She must have popped them in the wash. And there's 50 of them in here. They're $4.04, which had they been A4 size would have been reasonable, because I think they are stickers, which they are. It's like a contact paper, really. I mean, really, what it looks like is somebody's gotten a roll of contact paper and they've just made squares out of it and stuck 50 of them in a pack and selling it. The roll probably cost them 59 cents, 89 cents, and they're selling it for $4.04. That's what it looks like. But the reason I liked it is because it's got that, you know, that really nice sheen, and it's got little stars, and I thought that would be really nice for making cards and putting, maybe even cutting out shapes, cutting out little clouds, popping it onto a picture or whatever. But yeah, and it did, honestly, I would love to show you the picture. I should show you the picture because I will show you how deceiving it looks. Honestly, it is just amazing how easily led we are. We're not paying attention to our, you know, things that we're buying. And I was just, couldn't believe, because I really liked it. I really wanted them. But yeah, I will see if I can find it because it's in a recent order. I don't want to spend too much time on here, but I just had to show you why I was duped, because it is so deceiving when you buy things from Temu, because they are doing this. And this looks like I'm close to the order here. That was some of the items I had. And where are we? I can't find it. But they are in, oh, hang on. Oh, I just had that thing that, you know, the little tray. I just saw that and I would have loved to have known what that actually was. I'll just get back to it. I'm so sorry. I don't normally do this, but I just thought it was interesting that they are false advertising things, and I'm just falling for it all the time. I just can't believe that I'm falling for it. You know? Oh, there we go. What is that tray thing? Let's have a look. I will look it up. I will find out what that is. That one there. What is that? View the receipt. Okay, that little tray is a premium magic coaster. And I can't tell you because it's discontinued, but it's supposed to be, it's a one piece, it's a magic coaster thing. Now, I don't know what it is because it's not, there's nothing, no instructions, that's all it is. It's some magic thing. I knew that it was, but what it is, who knows. Now, those I am in the right order, but I can't find, here, now look, these are the sheets of paper, right? Right here. Now, you have a look, she's holding it there. See her hand? Now, if I hold that with my hand, look how big that sheet is. Look how her hand is right back there. This sheet looks like it's an A4. Would you agree? Am I losing it? Does that not look larger than this? Like if I'm holding my hand like her, I think that's deceiving. Like I looked at that and I thought, wow, that's beautiful. I'm going to get that. Because when you take the white backing off, it's clear. It's clear like that. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's just the point I'm trying to make. That's all. Anyway, I've just got to suck that one up. Okay, next up, I have bought these, and they are googly eyes. $3.19, now $3.59. And what it is they're a set of eyes, which I want to put on my fridge. Don't ask me why. I'm just a goofball. And so they are just a pair of eyes. Exactly what it is. Just a pair of googly eyes. And I believe, I don't know if they have sticky on them. They've got some sort of sticky stuff on there. Why have they got that on there? Oh, okay. So it's just got a protective piece of sticky on there. I don't know why. It's got it on both of them. But anyway, you just shove them on the side of your fridge, or on your washing machine, or on your car, whatever you want to put them on your kids' wardrobe. On a t-shirt, you can probably fabric glue them onto a t-shirt and maybe draw a little character, who knows. Yeah, so just goofing off, being silly. Next up, we have a box of safety pins. This one cost me $3.59, now $3.58. There's 250 pins in there. Now, the reason I bought these is because a few years ago, just after COVID, I think, I had so much trouble finding safety pins. Didn't matter the size. I remember one day I went to maybe 6 or 7 shops, went to the supermarket, went to the department store, went everywhere, went to Kmart, Big W, Best Less. No, couldn't find anywhere. So I thought, when I saw these, I thought, I'm grabbing them. And there's large, so it goes from that size. You've got the larger ones there. And they go right down to the little nippy ones, the tiny, tiny little ones. And I actually use these for my reborn doll clothes. I safety pin the little pieces together when there's multiples. Like if you get a pair of mittens, you get a little beanie, a little shirt, and a little pair of pants. I put them all together and just put them on one coat hanger so that you don't lose the little bits. Or if I have a little hand knitted cardigan set, I will pop the little booties on a safety pin and pin them to the little jacket, and that way you don't lose the little bits. And that's what they are, and they were $3.58 for 250 of them. Next up, we have a little hand crocheted little cute little thing. I paid $3.99, now $2.99, and what it is, it's a crocheted little human. It's a little bean, because it's shaped like a little bean. See, it looks like a little bean. And it says, "You are my favorite human being." Isn't that adorable? I thought that was so cute, so I bought it for myself. I'm going to pop it in my cupboard. And then if I ever feel like giving it to someone, I can. Now, this one I bought because I have got one of these somewhere. When I went on my trip overseas last year, I went to New York and Florida and on a Caribbean cruise. And I had one and I can't find it, so I bought another one. So this one's $5.36, now $4.02. And what it is a luggage scale. And so what you do is it has a little clip. I will just undo it for you to show you. So it has a, is it charged? No, it is not. Oh, yes, it will be. Hang on, it's got batteries. So it's got a digital readout, which is 0, which it should be. And then what you do is you unclip this little clip. You put that through your luggage handle and you clip it on. And then the weight of the bag will be here. You lift it. So I'm just going to pull it to show you, just to show you how that works. So I'm just going to pull like there's a weight on there. Oh, hang on, I'll just reset it because that wasn't very heavy. Okay, I'll just pull it really hard. Okay, so then, oh, no, so you have to hold on to it. Okay, I'll just redo it. Okay, it's even got Fahrenheit and everything on there. So what it does is you put the weight on it and it will measure what your weight of your case is. So did you see that when I did that? So I'll just reset it again. Oh, hang on. Okay. So we'll do it in, we do kilos. I don't know why it's got temperature. Okay, so we're kilos in Australia. So you just pull that. So if you were weighing, oh, I'm not doing a very good demo, guys. So dummy dumb. Okay. So you put, no, I can't do it because you have to, it has to be weighted, obviously. All right, there we go. So now you can see if you pull that and the weight's going up, that's what it does. So once it reaches the maximum weight of that item, of that suitcase, it will show a final reading. And that way you will not overload your baggage and not be able to take it and maybe have to pay extra money for having overweight. So this little item will help you not to do that. And I actually just put mine in with my luggage when I measured it all. And yeah, you can just chuck that. You don't need to put it in the box. You just take it out of the box, measure your suitcase, and then just chuck it in the suitcase when you've done that. And then you can take it with you on your trip. And then when you've added extra weight, because you've added gifts and new clothes in your luggage, you will know that you're not overweight. I actually did buy a lot of gifts when I was in America, when I went to New York, and I bought so many gifts for my family that I actually had to send a couple of kilos worth of gifts back to home. And of course it cost me more to send back than the actual items cost me. So was it worth it? Maybe not so much. But next up we have a big box. Well, it's a bigger box. It's this box here. I'll leave that to last because I don't know what it is. Because some of these orders I've had for quite a while and I don't remember. Oh, that one's fallen open. That one's opened up. Okay. Rightio, I'll just lay that down. Okay, here we go. We have this item. Where's my scissors? I'm all over the shop today, guys. I'm a bit sorry about that. I've been out with my daughter and grandson. Now, for this item, I paid $4.99. It's now $4.47. And it is Laura Palmered. And I will have to open that. Okay, so what it is a bee venom slimming oil. So what does it say? It says directions for safe use. It does come with a little, what do you call that? A little thing. Can't think of the name of it. Okay, so it says directions for safe use. Clean and dry your skin. Take an appropriate amount of product and apply it evenly on the skin. So you use the little eyedropper. That's an eyedropper. And then it says gently massage until it's fully absorbed. And then it says the benefits are contains bee venom extract, which can penetrate deeply into the skin, effectively improve skin firmness, combat sagging, and reveal youthful, firm and beautiful skin. Okay. Now, I have my own bees, as you well know. And on Saturday, I will be pulling out quite a bit of honey out of my beehive. But one of the times not so long ago, my daughter and I were doing bees, and I discovered that she had a hole in her bee suit in the visor. And so the netting had a hole, and she found out there was a bee inside her hat. And I saw that it was on her forehead, and I went to slap it to stop her from getting hurt. I went to grab it, not kill it, but I went to grab it and try to, you know, what was I thinking? Try to get it to go towards the hole and get it out. And inadvertently, I must have slapped it a little bit, and it must have got upset and stung her right on the forehead there. And she just started panicking, and she just wouldn't do anything anymore, and she started screaming and whatnot. It was so funny. I couldn't help myself. It wasn't funny at the time, but in hindsight, it was really funny and hilarious. And anyway, after she pretty much froze and wasn't much help after that. She just got upset with me and cursing and whatnot. Anyway, afterwards that night, we went out, and she was talking about this bee thing. And when I looked at her forehead was so tight from the venom that her forehead was all shiny, and it was beautiful, and it was no wrinkles. It was shiny and new. It was really, really nice looking skin, wrinkle free, mark free, blemish free. And I said, oh, you've got nature's Botox. Look at that. I'll just get a bee next time, and I'll just sting you wherever you want to get rid of your wrinkles, and you can just blow up like a balloon, and that's it, done. Nature's Botox. So that's our latest little, you know, our little joke. Yeah, it was funny at the time, but oh, just the way she was jumping around and cursing at me for making the bee sting her. How dare I? It was quite funny. Anyway, this little bag is a badge, and it is $2.29, still $2.29, and it says, well, 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 if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. That's funny. I've got no room on this thing. I don't know why I'm buying it, because I'm going to have to get it on there. I might have to stick it up the top on the edge somewhere. There's nowhere to put it. Next up, we have this item, which is $3.49, now $2.54. And what it is it's a box, and it is mangled. What is it? It's a torch. Does it have a battery? No, it does not. I will see if I can put one in. And it only has a tiny little, it's one of those ones that's supposed to be really, really bright. Now I will grab a magnet. I have one handy. I've just got to see if I can get it in. No, that one's too big. Okay, it takes a AAA. And I don't know if I'm putting that in the right way. I would assume so. Let's see if I have done it the right way. Yes, I have. So it's a really bright torch, and when you push that in, so you can go in and out, right? So if you push it all the way in, as you can see, the bulb, it's a much bigger area where the light is showing. But if you pull it out telescopically, see how that just went in? So that's big, that's small. So it's actually supposed to be, you know, you can either have it so it's small or big. Can you see the difference? So that's big, that's small. Yeah, and it's very, very tiny, and it's got a little clip that you can clip onto your shirt, onto your belt, onto whatever. Pop it in your handbag, pop it in your glove box compartment in your car, whatever, and yeah, if you lose something, there you go. You can find it easily with this little torch. I'm going to leave it here. So I've got it there. I will leave the battery in it because I have a little pack of batteries here for when I'm demonstrating. And I like that. It's brilliant. Now, these came out of a packet. Now, I'm going to show you. These all fell into the bag. So I'm going to show you them. But I think they've fallen out of one of these little bags. I've got a few of them. But anyway, I will show you what they are after. But I'll do this one first. So this one I paid, this is an anti-rain glass water repellent for your window on your car. I paid $3.99, it's now $2.95, and what it is it's supposed to be like a glass film removal cream. So you put it on the outside of the window so that when it rains, instead of your window fogging up and going all yuck and it's hard to see, you put this on it and it's supposed to take away the film. And so it's got a little silver thing. I won't pop it out, but what you do is it's just a tube, and what you do, it's got a little sponge and it's spongy, it's got it's foam, little block. You pour some of that on and you put that all over the outside of your window on your car, and it's supposed to take away the film on that window. And so the water will run down your window easily, making it easier to see when your windows fog up and things like that. This is supposed to prevent that from happening. So that's that. Next up, we have this little box, and it is $2.52, now $1.76, and there are 50 or 60 of these little things. Now, I have bought these before, and what they are, it's a little box, and it has inside, you can just see they've all popped up. They're ever so tiny, but they're like little lab slides, and they're double-sided tape, and it's like a little piece of rubber when you get the protective coating off, which I can never do. I think what you can do is you grab a little piece of tape, you stick it on, and then you pull it. See? That helps get that little protective. I can show you now that I've pulled it off. No, I haven't. Normally you do. You put that on. No, it's not going to work. Or did it? Yes, it did. Look. See, it takes the little, see how it's taken the little protective thing off? I'll do it on the other side as well. So you take the little protective coat off, which I have. See, now I've got two little protective coats on there. It's the only way I can get them off. And what you're left with is this very sticky little piece of acetate, and it's got very sticky glue, and then you can stick it on something, on the wall or whatever, and then you can attach little things like this. You can put a little picture on there. You see, that's what you can use it for. You can attach, well, I've put that on crookedly, so it's crooked, but you get the idea. And they are really sticky, and then you can remove them easily by that one just stuck on the back of that. So that's what it is, a little piece of acetate, double-sided. So that's the only way that I can get them off, is just grab a piece of sticky tape, stick it on there, and pull off these little things off. And that's how you do it. So that's that. There's 60 of them in there. So you can pop them on a kid's wardrobe and put their alphabet on there, or you can pop, you know, their favourite photos onto a wardrobe or onto their little dresser or anything like that. You can use those. I can even maybe put little signs up here, put little pieces there, attach things if you want to do that. So next up, I bought these little packets. Now I did buy double ups, but I gave them to Mum. And what these are, they are $3.99, now $2.20, and there are, how many in there? This one's called the Daisy Love pack, and what it is it's got these little jars that have that same little, see the little pretty things on it? You can put them on cards, and this is what has fallen out, all these little little flowers and little fairies, little garden. I'll just pick them up so I can put them up here and show you. So what they are, they're little daisies, and they're big daisies, and you've got little fairy folk, which are really cute, and then you have little bigger fairy folks. Oh no, they might be the same. And then you've got little boys, you've got little girls, and what you do is you pop, I think there's a little sticky thing, but what you do is you arrange them inside the little jar, and then you can pop them onto a card. So you see what I'm doing? You can layer it. Oh, I've put that one the wrong way, sorry. You can, is that the same? Oh, that's the same picture. Dopey. Okay, so you can arrange them onto a card, so you overlay them like so, and it looks like you've got them captured in a jar, but you put it on a card. Have I got anything white? No, I don't. I can't even show you. Hang on. Let me see. I'll just shove it on the front of this. I'll just show you an example. So you just sort of put it on a card, and you can, I haven't done it properly, but you get the idea. So you make it look like they're stuck in a jar, and you make it into a pretty little card. And so this set has all different sized jars. It's got little flat round ones. It's got ones like that. It's got tall little glass. It's got square jars. It's got rounded mason jars. So you get the gist. So you've got all these different jars, right? And then you've got all those little flowers, daisies, little fairies, and you can make up a whole bunch of cards with it. And that one's called Daisy Love. And then I have another set. Now, I don't really want to put that one back in the bag now, because that bag is broken, obviously. And then this set is a blue set. This one's called Butterfly Build. And I'll open it because I'll chuck all those other ones in here with it. But what it is, same thing, it's got jars, but I'll just show you the butterflies. So this one's got butterflies, so it's got that. And it has got fairy folk as well. So these are more blue, but they're butterflies. And then you have little butterflies like that. So they sit like that. Then you have little butterflies like that. And I think there's maybe 3 or 4 of each sort. So you have that size butterfly. Then you have those sorts of butterflies, and there's 3 or 4 of each of the little characters, and then you have the different jars as well. And this pack is also $2.20, so you get 60 pieces, I think. Or anyway, you get a whole bag. There's a whole bag of them, and there's, I think, 6 designs you can choose from. And as I said, I chose the little daisy pack and the butterfly pack. I picked 2 of each, and then I gave my mother 1 of each, so she's got them as well, because we both like making cards. I'll just put all those loose bits in with these. I don't think these jars will fit in here though. Maybe not. Some of them will. I have to get some of my little silver packets. If you remember those packets that I hauled, this would be the perfect thing to put them in, because they just all fell out of the other little bag. Oh no, they'll all fit. There we go. So there, I've just chucked them all together. And that'll make a whole bunch of cards. And I think they're quite cute. They're different. And it looks like you've captured them in the little jars. So that's that. Okay, second last item is this one. It is $3.49, now $3.15, or $3.14 I should say. And again, Laura Palmered. It has plastic. And I'm just going to cut through the top because it's easier. Now this is a 5-in-1 facial serum by J Swing brand. And it is professional facial serum. And it's 5-in-1, I already said that. So this one contains, this is what it contains, right? So it's got 10% hyaluronic acid, 5% niacinamide. It's got 30% vitamin C, 10% vitamin E, and 5% collagen. So that's what, 10, 15, 20, 30, 60%. So the other 40% will be the actual serum, right? The actual liquid. So that's what it is. It's got, again, it's got the eyedropper, and you would just simply put a little bit on your skin. I'll just show you. And where would you use it? It's facial mainly, but I'll just use it here for demonstration purposes. And that is really, really soft. It's not oily at all. It's not greasy. It's absorbed really quickly. And that's actually gone straight into my skin. And yeah, and it's supposed to, what does it say it does? Facial serum benefits. Now I can barely read that. It's so look how tiny that writing is. I can barely read it, even with my glasses on. Okay, it says deeply penetrates and quickly absorbs. It's moisturizing and repairing the skin, makes skin light, smooth, and elastic. And yeah, and reduces dark spots and acne marks, and will even skin tone. So that's a lot of things that it benefits. So 5-in-1, and it's really good. So if you have acne, this would be really good. It's supposedly does reduce acne and blemishes. So not that I have that really as a problem, but next up, this is the last item, guys, and we're only 56 minutes. That's not too shabby. Okay, I paid $28.46 for this, now $33.48. I have no idea what's in here because, as I said, it's been a while, so I can't remember exactly what is in here, if I've even opened it. Oh, okay, yes, I know what it is. Okay, so because I have bought a house that is mainly tiled floors, I've been waiting for this one. So I don't have a vacuum cleaner that mops at the same time. So what this is, it's a dehydrating, so what it is, it's a mop bucket, basically. So this is what it is. It comes with all these parts, which I will show you. So it comes with the broom, it's the mop itself, which I will put together. So there's all these lovely little bits that you have to put together. So that's the top one. So then you click in the next bit, like so. You tighten it. You click the next bit in and tighten it. It's very compact, guys. So that's the next one. And you just make sure they're all nice and tight, like so. Then you open that bit. Oh, that's going to be awkward, but there we go. That comes out. This is the actual mop, and it is swivels that way as well as this way. So you can have it go there. And it also goes that way fully. And that clicks onto here. So there's a little groove on here which lines up with that. Then it has the button. You then simply just press those buttons and push it in, and it's now tight. So you have that. Now you also get these little pads. They just come off like that. They're velcroed on, so they actually sit in that little pad there, and it comes with a spare. Now I have also bought, so they're velcro, right, and you can just put them in. These will go into your washing machine. They're really good. Now this little toothy thing, I would imagine, goes in here somehow. So this is your actual bucket, and I assume that goes in there, maybe. Let me see. Hang on. Where does that bit go? Where does that toothy bit go? Okay. Okay, so that hangs on the edge. All right, so that just simply goes into the bucket here, like so. So this is your bucket. It's got the handle, like so. It's got the carry handle. It's got a nice design on it. It's got the non-slip feet at the bottom. And what it is you pop your water in. Now that's to drain the water out, I would imagine. So you pop your water in this side, you then, this has to be like that, you pop that into there. Obviously the other way around, hang on. See, there's a groove there, and that's where the handle will go, like that. So you push it down there, you wet it, like so. You then mop, and then it's got, see how it says dry here on there? So then when you put it into the wet area, before you use it, you can then pop it through here. Now I'm just gonna, don't know if that's gonna work because it's not on properly. So you can then, see how that grabs it? You then run that down that side a few times. If I can get that out, hang on a minute, because the pad's coming off. So you just pop it in there, and then as you pull it up, see how this little thing grabs it, and it pulls all the excess water off your sponge. So then you can mop, and then when you've mopped what you want, you then put it here. There's those the little teeth. You then pop it through there, and it grabs off all that dirt, will grab onto those little teeth. If you've got hair or dog fur or whatever, it will stay on there. And then you can re-wet it, and then pop it through here to dry, and then re-mop your floors. But that's really good. It'll get under tight spots. It can go under your furniture. It can go under beds. It can go all the way flat. It has to be flat when you put it into the bucket. So I'm looking forward to using that because I want to start doing my tiles, and that is tall enough for me to use. I have got some of these coming in a future haul because I think I bought maybe 5 or 10 of them. They had them on special, but see, they have the little grooves there that you slide on, and then it velcros on so it stays tight. And that's it for my haul, guys. So I will pop that there. Guess what I'll be doing tomorrow? Hopefully not mopping. Anyway, that's the haul, and we are 1 hour and 2 minutes in. So thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry I was all over the place. Not a very exciting one, and I don't have many. I haven't even done a thumbnail. I always forget. I will just do a quick one so I've got a picture to put up, and we'll just do these little. Yeah, it's not a very exciting one. I'm sorry about that, but got to have something up there, don't we? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Always remember, be kind, be nice to one another. The world's a bad place as it is. We don't need to be nasty to one another. If there's anything at all that you've seen that you would like to know more about, I will try and find the link for you, and I will pop it in my description box. Just leave me a comment. I'll leave you in your comment then. Or if there's something that you want to see me haul within reason, I'm be happy to look into that as well. And if there's anything that you want me to know, anything you want to say, leave me a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed already and you enjoy the content of this video and would like to see more, press the bell and make sure that you get all notifications of when I do release new videos. That way you won't miss out. And yeah, if you've liked the comments that or the things that I've shown, please give thumbs up. If you didn't, give thumbs down. Doesn't matter, either or. And that's it. And I will see you again next time when I'm looking at you. Bye for now.